How to check and replace the belt. Disconnect your electric or gas dryer from the wall outlet before proceeding. If you try to use the dryer, push the push to start button and nothing happens, check the door switch. If the plunger is not broken and the switch click on and off OK, check for a broken belt. Use a spatula to open the front bottom panel like this. If the belt is broken, you will find it on the bottom of the dryer. Just remove it and install a new one. You should already know how to take the dryer apart up to this point. Undo the holding clips on the door switch wire harness and let the wire harness hang. Remove the two door tension springs. Remove the moisture sensor wire, the yellow with red stripes, and remove the two holding screws on the bottom front panel. And remove the two screws on top of the front panel too. Grab the front panel and lift it up and pull it right out. Lean it against the dryer. Make sure that it's not going to fall down or it could break the door switch. Place a belt around the drum. This is the way that the belt should look when it's on top of the drum. And this is the way it looks if you have it the wrong way. Put something on the floor so you could lay down on it. Stick your hands under the drum like this. You're going to install the belt by feeling, not by seeing. Grab the belt and place it over the motor pulley like this. Push it to your right and hold it with your right hand. Put some tension on it. Now hold it with your left hand again, and with your right hand push the idle pulley all the way until you can put the belt on top of the idle pulley wheel like this. Get your hands out from under the drum. Grab the drum and turn it clockwise for a couple revolutions until the belt aligns with the idle pulley. Get out of the floor. Grab the front panel. Make sure that the rollers are under the drum. In other words, the drum is going to ride on the rollers. Align it. Set it in place. And install the holding screws. Set the door switch wire harness in place. Connect the moisture sensor wire and install the door tension springs. Reassemble the rest of the dryer and you're done replacing a broken belt. How to remove and replace the idler pulley. Disconnect your electric or gas dryer from the wall outlet before proceeding. You should already know how to take the dryer apart up to this point. If you don't, please view the videos on how to take the dryer apart. Let me show you how to remove and replace the idler pulley wheel. You could use the needle nose pliers to remove the plastic triangular stop ring from the idle pulley wheel. Remove the wheel. Remove this fiberglass washer and check it and make sure that it's in good shape. Use sandpaper to clean the idle pulley wheel shaft if you need to. If the fiberglass washer is good, go ahead and install it. Apply some of the heat-resistant grease on the shaft and on the wheel. Install the wheel and install the plastic triangular stop ring. Set it in place, push down until it snaps on. Clean the idle pulley wheel. Make sure there's no grease on it. To remove the complete idle pulley assembly, remove the tension spring first. With a 7/16 nut driver or socket wrench, remove the holding screw. To reinstall the idle pulley assembly, place the screw on the center of the idle pulley assembly and screw it to the motor bracket. Tighten the screw by hand as much as you can. Make sure the screw is on the center of the hole on the idle pulley assembly. Use the socket wrench or nut driver to tighten the screw. Make sure that the idle pulley assembly moves up and down freely. Connect the spring to the motor bracket. Lower the idle pulley. Use the needle nose pliers to set the spring in place. And try the idle pulley, see if it has tension. Reassemble the rest of the dryer and you're done replacing the idle pulley. How to replace the drum support rollers. Disconnect your electric or gas dryer from the wall outlet before proceeding. You should know how to take the dryer apart up to this point. If you don't, please view the videos on how to take the dryer apart. This dryer uses 4 drum support rollers, 2 on the rear and 2 on the front. Let's start by replacing the rear drum rollers. Remove these plastic triangular stop rings. You could use a needle nose pliers, and don't worry, if you break them, the new set of rollers will bring new ones. Remove the roller and inspect the triangular ring behind the roller. If it's good, you could reuse it. If it's not, then replace it. Use heat resistant grease to grease the roller shaft and the roller. Install the roller and install the plastic triangular stop ring. Push it until it snaps in place. Use the same procedure to replace the other rear drum roller. Make a drawing like this with the location of the wires on the door switch before removing the wires. Go ahead and remove the wires and remove the front panel to replace the front drum rollers. Use a needle nose pliers to remove the triangular plastic stop ring like this. Remove the roller and check the triangular plastic stop ring behind the roller. If it's good, use it. If it's not good, replace it. Apply some of the heat resistant grease to the roller shaft like this and to the roller. Install the roller and install the plastic triangular stop ring. Push on it until it snaps in place. Use the same procedure to replace the other drum support roller. Put the dryer back together and you're done replacing the drum support rollers.